Separate facts from the fiction. Live hood, see what's under your engine. Anywho, we in and we flexing. Try fast, got a nasty addiction. Separate facts from the fiction. Live hood, see what's under your engine. Anywho, we in and we flexing. Drive fast, got a nasty addiction. Chicago to Yabuco, while we wildin', you know we riding. Do it for the fam back on the island. Go so hard, we ain't playing, I promise. MR2, you know how we do. Custom made, everything brand new. Hit a red right before the burn, pulling off like a scab when he make the turn. Hey, like we fine.
Alright guys, before we get down to work today, I'd like to take a few minutes to thank our sponsor, Top Dun. So today, Top Dun is actually sponsoring our video with the JS2000 jumper starter box. The JS2000, well, it's probably one of the best things in the world today for us car guys. It is a portable all-in-one battery jumper box, almost instantly giving juice to all 12-volt batteries, guys. Anything from 6-liter diesel engines to 8-liter gasoline engines. So this thing is epic. This thing charges your car in seconds. It's pretty cool. Did I mention that this thing charges the batteries to a full charge? If you guys have cars, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The Top Dun JS2000 also offers a 2000 peak amp current. If you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty, let's talk about things like safety. This thing has an enormous amount of safety options. Things like overload protection, spark proof. We even have reverse polarity proof. Did I mention low temperature protection? And it's cold in here, and it still works. One of my favorite things about the Top Dun JS2000 is that it has 16,000 milliamp power storage. iPad twice. You could probably charge your earbuds maybe 200 times, guys. Think about this. It's a large stored battery. It's lithium ion, so we can hold a charge. You know, sometimes you buy these things and they can't even hold a charge. One of the awesome, cool safety features that the Top Dun JS2000 has are the LED lights. Light up, and it does show very good light. This is 300 lumens, guys. It also shows 3 different modes. You have an SOS, emergency, and you have kind of a camping light, guys. So check this out. We have an SOS light. This emergency is stuck on the road. You know, we all know that this happens to us. Coming out of the box, it has 75% type of engine start sections here, buttons and plugs, a 12-volt DC outlet. These are things that you do want to know when you are on the road, just in case you need this. We also have a C port. Alright guys, I wanted to save the best feature for last. So, as I was talking about this, I did not mention the very most important part of this epic battery charger, boost. So that one button does magic. So this onto a flat battery and hit that boost button and you'll go from 0 to full charge and start with the Top Dun JS2000. You can probably ask for in any car starter, that you know this thing has the power to jumpstart your car. I will keep a link down below for all of you guys that are interested in this thing. I got it. It's wonderful. I can't ask for anything else inside a car charger. So guys, this is the Jump Surge JS2000 from Top Dun, guys. Best thing ever. Make sure you check it out. I'll leave the link down below, and let's get back to our episode, guys. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. My name is Jeremy, and today's episode we're going to focus on mounting the carbon fiber doors. So with that, there's going to take a lot of things to do. We have to remove everything out of the original door. After removing everything out of the original door, we have to mock it up and put it on the carbon fiber door. In hopes that everything mocks up right, let's jump into this project and let's get it going. Welcome to the channel, folks. Today's focus is going to be this beautiful carbon fiber door. So what we're going to do today is try to mock everything off of here and put it on here. Hopefully this thing goes well. This is a very old car. There is very old plastic things that I am afraid that might break. I'm hoping that things come out well. I'm gonna attempt to try to remove as much as I can without breaking it first, and then going forward and moving it over to this and so forth. So guys, let's jump into this project. What I did notice is that it's a carbon fiber door, of course, that none of these holes have the backings to any screws or bolts or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to try to remove all these things here and do it without breaking it. We all know that's not going to happen. Something is going to break, and I'm hoping that it's not anything major and I can still get it from Toyota, because a lot of times these parts you can get from Toyota, but they take about 1,000,000 years to get. So by the time I end up driving this car, I'll probably be about 60. But you know what? Forget it. Let's do it anyways. Let's jump into it. Let's go. So I can catch up everybody on what I was doing here. I was trying to actually remove this section from the door. Usually this section sits just like this in the door with some wiring attached to it. But remember, my doors are not electric, so there is no wiring to control the windows or anything like that. So that's a plus, I think, when you're applying these carbon fiber doors, just because all that extra stuff is really unnecessary, or even a hassle sometimes to try to fit in here. Sometimes your hands aren't big enough, your hands are too big to fit in between these things, and it gets pretty tough. But I'm just glad I got manual doors. So what I did was I was able to remove everything as far as harness goes, to kind of kick it in there. It was really just these two wires, or these four wires, and one is to the tweeter and one is to the speaker. So ideally, that was all I needed to remove. So next what we're going to do is remove this little pin right here. I'm going to start unscrewing these once I have it on the sawhorses, so then we could just go back and forth, swapping things out. I'm going to try to do things slowly on this door, just because, like I said earlier, those plastic pieces really are old, so I want to make sure that none of them break. I want to do it as finessely as possible. I know that's probably not a word. I just made it up today at Nasty Diction Garage. But I'm going to try to do it, guys. So let's jump into it, and hopefully we don't break anything. Let's cross our fingers, and let's dive into this thing. Let's go. Now with that pin removed, it makes things a lot easier. All we kind of really have to do is remove the bolts here for the actual door hinge, and the door comes off. I have to be really careful because this door is really heavy in comparison to this one here. I don't want it to drop. I don't want it to mess up, because I think I'm going to use this door for our 94 just in case my other door is damaged on the 94, and I could probably just use this one and get it painted all completely and use it on that side. So that's going to be the plan, kind of. So I'm going to make sure I try to remove these as best as I can without messing them up or dropping it or damaging it. So let's go. Now that these bolts are removed and the door is completely off, this is going to be 10 times easier now. I removed all the bolts. Everything was pretty easy. The door is actually pretty heavy. I don't remember the doors being this heavy, but they are. So that's a good thing. I'll be doing a nice little weight reduction moving on to the carbon fiber doors. So now that we got this off, we're going to try to remove all these parts that we possibly can and put them on here. And remember, we're going to try to do it as finessely as possible, just because we don't want to break any of these old Toyota pieces. I don't want to have to go out buying them and so forth. So let's get it done, guys. Let's go. Okay, so far we got the majority of things on. I just put on the brackets for the actual window. So I put this one here with this one here. So there's a bolt that goes right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a riv nut in there the minute I get a riv nut tool that I can just use to put the riv nut in there. Thing is, I have this one tool that I'm supposed to use with my screwdriver, and for some reason it doesn't work very well. But I'm going to leave this open like this. And actually, I didn't see what purpose that screw posed anyway. As you see, it just kind of holds that bracket there. But these screws, if I do it that way, can hold this bracket there as well. Ideally, it doesn't necessarily need it, but I think they use it as kind of like a load, like a load lever maybe, or a load piece. But it doesn't necessarily need to be there. It doesn't hold anything in particular. So at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it like this for now and see if it works well. And if it does, then I'm just going to leave it like this because it makes no sense in doing more work that is not needed. So let's continue building up this door and go from there, guys. So let's go. Alright guys, so as you guys seen, I was at the last step of this project with the carbon fiber doors, and as you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of glass on the floor. A whole bunch of glass inside my door, and a whole bunch of glass everywhere. So what happened was that I think I tightened one of the parts too tight, and it actually just exploded the glass. So yeah, so the glass is all over the place. Just so you guys can see, you guys, whoever's installing these doors, you guys have to be careful with this glass. This is 100% not cool. Super dumb. I am super pissed. I think I got glass somewhere in my sock. But this is super fucking annoying, what just happened. So now I have to go out and find a driver's side glass to a sunroof model. So if anybody out there has any, please leave a comment down below, and I will buy that from you. But this is so dumb, so dumb. So guys, this is gonna conclude today's episode, or the episode on the carbon fiber doors, just because at this point I'm not even going to try to do that door until I have a little bit more space and time. I just wanted to at least get this door on before the car went to go get painted, but I was trying to rush things a little bit, and I think I fucked that one up. So here goes the carbon fiber doors, guys. This is how it looks. This is just an unfortunate event that happened. The minute I get the window back, I'll put it back in. But this is what I'm going to leave. This is where I'm going to leave this episode, just because I'm extremely pissed, and this is just adding insult to injury. So here goes, guys. The carbon fiber door installed without a glass, because the glass just shattered everywhere. Unfortunate, super fucking stupid that this happened. I don't know if the way this video was made, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's taken me about 3 or 4 days to put this door together. With movie magic, it makes it look like I could do it in a day, but it was not that easy installing these doors. It takes a lot of custom work, a lot of custom dremeling and fitting and doing all type of stuff. I was at the last section where I was just making sure everything worked appropriately. I was making sure that the roll up was working well and everything else was working well, but obviously this happened. The window done exploded. I think it was just, there was too much pressure holding one section there that was holding onto the window itself and caused too much pressure, and then obviously the window breaks. So guys, this is where it's at. This is where the door project has ended. Just because I'm not going to attempt to do anything else to this door at this point, because what I need is a glass. I'm probably gonna have to pick up another glass from Aaron's Glass. When they come and install the front windshield, I'll have them come and bring me a passenger side or driver side door glass, just because obviously the obvious just happened. All right, guys, as you guys can see, there's glass everywhere. This is super annoying. So this is going to end today's episode on the carbon fiber door. Like I said, guys, remember, like, share, subscribe to all these videos if you possibly can. If you learned any knowledge or did receive any knowledge from any of my videos, I would love for you guys to subscribe and get some more knowledge with the rest of the videos that I upload. So guys, until next time, remember, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you check out the Nasty Addiction merch store. Pick up yourself a Nasty Addiction tee. It does help the YouTube channel stay alive. You know, as you guys do all know, I do work separate from this. This is not my main source of income. Actually, this is no source of income for me. YouTube is currently not paying me yet. So we'll be there soon. But it'll help, guys, when you guys pick up things like this at the Nasty Addiction merch store. So make sure you guys check that out. And here, me at Nasty Addiction Garage, all this work for a busted window, guys. All this work for a busted window. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.
Separate facts from the fiction. Live hood, see what's under your engine. Any hood we in, and we flexing. Drop fast, got a nasty addiction. Separate facts from the fiction.